going on, guys? So just landed here in New York City. It's been about, I don't know, a few years since I've been in New York. I used to come here like twice a month years back when I worked at Express. It's been a minute since I've been vlogging here in New York. Just landed. First things first, had to get some local coffee. They gave me a giant straw for some reason, but a little iced sugar cookie latte, oat milk, of course. I'm here for a very fun 48-hour trip, but we gotta go hop into this Uber. Let's go. All right, so I just left the hotel. My room's not ready yet, so dropped my bag. Still got my camera bag with me, but we need to go find some food. I was up pretty late last night, haven't eaten much, so just tried to look up the best bagel shop nearby, because you're in New York, that's kind of what you gotta do. So I'm gonna go grab a bagel, and hopefully my room will be ready pretty soon. Waiting to see who else is here so we can meet up with some people, but a bagel sounds pretty damn good right now. It's my brand, so it's kind of like a streetwear brand, but in like the tech space. Appreciate it, thanks. Had to get another coffee. Don't judge my caffeine today. You're in New York. Come on, I gotta try coffee. You guys already know. Vanilla oat milk latte. Oh yeah, that's solid. This is a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich on a French toast bagel. No lie, I think that really is the best bagel sandwich I've ever had. That is insane. They said they got you in the top floor. All right then, Sony. Ooh, okay. All right then. As tradition goes, I gotta hit you with a room tour. Let me show you guys around. So when you first walk in, to the right, we have the bathroom, which is honestly, this is a huge bathroom for New York City. I mean, this is giant. Then of course we got a little full-length mirror over here, and then headed into the bedroom. To the left, there's this really cool kind of like piece of art that's the entire map of New York City, or at least part of it. Really cool details on there. And then we have a desk to get some work done over here. And then they gave me a room with 2 beds because they said it would be done earlier, so I took it. So just gonna throw my stuff on one and then sleep in the other. But wow, this is a really nice room. Got a TV over here, and then we gotta check out this view. Let me set the camera down, hang on. Let's see what we got. Wow. Yo, this is nice. All right, check out this view. I mean, this is as New York as it gets, and this city is so cool. So shout out to Sony for taking care of your boy. This is awesome. Okay, so I just realized that I don't even think I've told you guys why I'm here in New York yet. I got an email a couple weeks ago from Sony that they're hosting an event here in New York City. I believe it's called the Sony Creative Space. And I think they've done these in the years past. I've just never been part of one before, but it's basically like a one-day event in a really cool location, usually showing off a new piece of gear. And then I think the second day or third day is like open to the public. So the first day is private with, I guess, content creators like myself, which is really cool. And then yeah, it opens up to the public. But the Sony A1 Mark II is dropping, and so I think we're gonna be able to have a hands-on experience with it tomorrow. So like today is the travel day, everyone's getting here. I think tonight we have a dinner, but then the event itself is actually tomorrow. So very fortunate to be here, very grateful for the relationship with Sony. Obviously, I love their stuff and I use it all day long, every day. So very stoked to be here in one of my favorite cities. It's been a long time, extremely grateful. Also, I know people will ask me about this, okay? This is just a sample. So I don't know if I'm even gonna do a hoodie with this design on the back. I don't even know if this is going to be the blank or not, but I ordered it just to see the quality of the print and also the hoodie. But I'm not gonna lie, I really do like it. So you might see me wear it a little bit throughout this video. So let me know down in the comments below if you guys would want a Lab Culture hoodie in the future, because hoodie season is upon us. All right, so checking in just a little bit later. Honestly, you guys didn't miss too much. I had to get a few things done for the lab culture drop this week. Today's Monday, the drop is Friday. So I had to do some website stuff, emails, whatever. So had to do a couple things related to that. Also a little bit of work on some brand deals. But today's actually pretty chill. There's not much going on. There is a team dinner here in a little bit. So I just showered and got dressed. I'm rocking the orange cream tea that is dropping this Friday. By the time this video comes out, I have no idea if they're gonna be in stock or not, but if they are in stock, go pick one up. If they're out of stock, let me know if you want me to bring them back. And then of course, the shoes that I'm bringing on the trip, I have the medium olives. I think I'm gonna rock these tonight. This is a pretty minimal trip, so I didn't bring much. I have 2 pairs of shoes. I have the medium olives and then also the Chicago ones. But the cream on this, as well as I put the cream laces on, I think this is a nice little tie-in. So I'm gonna throw on those shoes. I'll probably rock a hat. I think it's a pretty casual dinner. Honestly, I pretty much only brought lab culture stuff and I have a couple of each. So if you see me wear the same thing 2 days, I don't want to hear anything about it, okay? I have multiples. But yeah, might bring the crew neck as well because it's 60. It's probably gonna get colder. Gotta walk a few blocks to get to dinner. But the view out this window during sunset, just absolutely gorgeous. So to be honest, I don't really know if there's gonna be anything else to really show tonight. It's already dark outside and dinner's at like a pub. So I'm sure it's gonna be really dark and loud in there. We're all just kind of getting together, saying what's up. So I might see you at the pub. And if not, I'll catch you guys in the morning. All right, so good morning. It's the second day. We are right now up pretty bright and early, especially with the time change for me. About to go grab another bagel real quick and coffee because we have an event to announce the new camera and I have to be there in about a half hour. So, or like the shuttle picks us up in about a half hour. And you guys will probably see some people that you recognize, so it'll be fun. Bacon, egg, and cheese? Sesame, please. This place is looking pretty good. The iced churro latte. And can I do that with oat milk, please? Thank you. Cool. Yeah, it's a very new brand, but yeah. Thank you. All right, so that bagel is actually fire. I expected it not to be as good as yesterday's, but honestly, I don't know. I think it might have been better. There's just bagels everywhere in New York. It's just so funny. Bagels, coffee shops, just everything. Also grabbed a coffee real quick. This is a place called Pret. Actually, I think this is a London-based coffee. And when I was in London earlier this year, someone told us it was like their version of Starbucks over there. But that was a fun trip, so this one is kind of special coffee. Some of my Ghost fam, we got to hang out in London, so. But got an iced churro latte, obviously fire. And yeah, about to go get in the shuttle right now and head off to the camera event. Should be a fun day. What's up? Have you guarded my single line? I don't know, thank you.
Yo, it's the worst coffee I ever had, Sony. Okay, don't bring this shit again. I did.
Alright, so the keynote's over and they just officially announced the A1 Mark II, and then also, which honestly I'm more excited for, is the 28 to 70 f2 lens. I know Canon has something similar. I actually wanted to get a 24 to 70, so this might be the lens I need instead. So I'm excited to get my hands on this thing and check it out, but very excited.
Okay, so here it is in hand. This is the new A1 Mark II. And then we also got that new lens, the 28-70 f2. This thing is, it's a beast, but it's actually pretty lightweight. That's crazy. This set is sweet. I don't even know what to call this. What would you call this?
Cigar and whiskey on the rock kind of set.
Okay, all right, that's what this set is. So it's like this dope lighting. I don't even know what we are. We're in like an elevator shaft, but this is sick. So we're grabbing a couple of just fun photos and videos for the gram.
Like the lighting looks so sick when you just look at it from the back. It's like a,
Feeling like a model today. You are.
These stairs are kind of sketch.
pretty steep.
Pretty steep, New York.
What's up, guys? Full-time filmmaker here.
Mr. Full-time filmmaker. Crop him out.
Left.
So my thoughts on the setup. This is my first time seeing it this weekend. So the A1 is an absolute monster, but it is overkill for a lot of people. And I think that's okay because I posted a couple things about this setup online, and this isn't a cheap setup, but that doesn't mean it's for everyone. There's so many different camera options out there for people. I mean, this camera body itself is what, 6,500? 6,900, and then this lens is 2,900. That's obviously a very, very expensive setup, but if you're doing certain photo shoots and stuff that are in the tens of thousands of dollars, this pays for itself very quickly. So maybe that's what makes sense for you. If you're just starting out making videos for fun, a $10,000 setup might not be the right fit for you. Probably isn't. So the FX3 is my baby. It does everything I possibly need to. I don't really need the capabilities of this photo or the photo stuff in this one. I personally would rather have two bodies, an FX3 and then a more photo dominant camera. But for people that need one body that's like super hybrid, the camera is insane. But the lens is definitely something I'm thinking about getting because I'm in the market for a 24-70, going to the 28-70 and getting that F2. I mean, this thing is huge, but it's actually really lightweight for how big it is. Compared to the Canon one, it's much, much lighter. So I don't know, this thing's cool. There's a ton of music going on in there, so it's kind of hard to film or talk in there at least, but the space is really cool. They just have a bunch of different sets set up, and it's really cool to test out the new camera, the lens, all that type of stuff. But just the amount of people that are here, the talent and type of creators is just insane. Oddly enough, I mean, Ken Griffey Jr.'s standing over there because he's like I think he shoots NFL photography now, so it's crazy. Everyone in that building is talented in some way or another. So really cool space, really cool event. So I think now I'm gonna stop back by the hotel, plug in a couple batteries, then we'll see what else we get into. Okay, so right now we're headed off to grab lunch and just walk around taking some photos. Try not to get hit by a car. The people on bicycles out here though are crazy. We've almost gotten taken out multiple times. But at least everyone's friendly.
What's up, dude? Hello, dude. Good to see you. I was curious. I was like, hey, did you guys see Johnny at the thing?
Yeah. We'll go get coffee after this if you guys want to.
Yeah. What are we doing? We're gonna go to the park.
Where are we at right now?
We are in Sheep's Meadow in Central Park. It's one of my favorite places in all of New York. It is stereotypical to come to Central Park, but those that haven't been here, to have like this view, especially with fall right now, and then have, I call it kind of dystopia, where you have like all this nature feel, and then all of a sudden all these high rises pop out of nowhere, kind of like Ready Player One, but very, very special.
So Garrett's apartment is the one, that one at the very top.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish up here and then
it was listed for
that everyday filter.
Like 70 million.
No, this is actually where Buddy the Elf rescued Santa.
Yeah, so the crash site is actually over here.
Yeah.
So
it was listed for 70 million, which we thought was somewhat cheap. So we went up 20 floors and got like the 150 range, and then got denied. So then we had to live somewhere else. But exposure.
Okay.
So I just have like to adjust my exposure, and I have leave everything automatic, which is really, it's just the quickest when you're shooting stuff like this. But it's so nice. I'll just adjust.
Wait, and what's the lens on there?
43.
So in case you live under a rock, Garrett, aka Short Stash, if you've seen the stuff on my channel before talking about the everyday filter, that is his filter. So truly one of the goats of honestly content in general, but one of the best photographers in the world, even better dude. So very cool to connect with him while we're here in New York. So he's just taking us around the city a little bit, taking some photos and just catching up. So full circle moments, you know, best thing in life.
You can go up this way. I don't know if you guys want any photos here, but we'll take you around this way.
Why is this so weird?
You got a crepe on a paper plate and a Diet Coke.
I don't know what's so weird about this. I'll have Diet Coke with my cereal in the morning.
Let's see your camera.
Well, it's not mine, but hopefully I'll have one of these someday. But this is the Leica Q3 43. I like this way better than the 28, the original Q3. Yeah, I mean, I've been waiting for a camera like this forever. I think this thing's insane, but the price is also insane. So hopefully I'm in works with them on a campaign. We'll see what we can do, but it is definitely beautiful and something right up my alley. So it's the G meets 43, baby.
I just wanted to say the camera. Easily the worst crap I've ever had.
I couldn't vouch for that. I would never.
Easily.
We're just hungry. We just need something.
Yeah, hype for you guys.
Yeah, that Q3 is sweet because it has a 43 fixed. Makes me kind of miss my Q2, to be honest with you. But been rocking the Fuji so much instead. But yeah, the Q3 with the 43 mil is fire.
Jobs are worth it, but it's just
This crib kind of sucks. And it was so expensive too. Why did I do that?
So you have views of both city. So that side and
That'd make me sick.
but then the other side, dog. What? This is so gangster.
That is that building up there. Insane. Wait, how much is it?
That one's 58 million.
Oh, okay.
Pretty
Not too
cheap.
bad. Not too bad. All right, well, it's starting to get dark. That pretty much concludes our personal Central Park tour with Short Stash. Fantastic tour. We all were together, what, in Utah last year?
I know.
For your event?
Flash forward 1 year. Here we are.
Wow.
I buzzed my head and got married. You got the flow going.
Yeah. I quit my job.
Yeah, I moved to New York.
Yeah? Yeah, what are you doing?
Same old for Bryson.
Still working.
Wouldn't be a New York trip without a little stop at Times Square.
One of the local spots. No one really knows about this place, actually. It's kind of low.
That is low key. What do you think? Thoughts?
I think this is beautiful, and I've never been happier in my life.
I love lights.
All right, so just made it back to the room, showered real quick. We are about to head off to dinner now. I feel like this vlog has been a little bit all over the place just because we've literally been running around. But it was awesome to meet up with Garrett. He's truly one of the GOATs. He's crushing it out here in New York. But yeah, stopped back at the hotel, showered, changed. And honestly, I've been rocking the medium olives all day long. And this might be one of the best colorways of the Travis Scotts, to be honest. So fire. I'll check in with you guys here in a bit. All right, so we finished up dinner. Now we've just been walking around downtown a little bit. Our boy right here. We're headed to the 5th Avenue Apple Store because they're open 24/7. So, been to a lot of Apple stores in my time, not this one, so we're gonna go check it out. I feel like I've seen this store, so many launches and so many things. When, you know when the new iPhone drops and this is like where Tim Cook comes? This store is actually so sick. Like half of it's closed right now because they have to do stuff while they're open still because they're open 24/7. But it takes me back to, if you guys are new to the channel, I actually worked at the Apple store. It was R009 was our store number in 2011, 2012. So my love for Apple goes pretty deep. So it's always cool checking out other stores across the country because they're always just unique in their own way. This one is truly one of the most famous and iconic. The one on Michigan Avenue in Chicago is one of the other coolest ones in my opinion. But yeah, this one's really cool. What do we get? Let me see it.
A little drippy.
Oh,
Drippy today.
okay.
Apple Watch 10 series with the Nike band.
Oh wow, this is a live unboxing? Jesus. All right, there it is.
I like how slim it is.
Looking good. Appreciate it. Thank you for the live unboxing. All right, a little late night pizza because we've been walking around on my Apple Watch. Almost 10 miles, 9.4 miles today. It's crazy. So a little 11:30 slice with the boys. All right, just got back to the room. That was a fun evening. I feel like that was like an impromptu, just walking around, exploring all over New York City. So it was super fun. But the final step count of the day is 20,343 steps. And that's about 10.5 miles. That's absolutely insane. So your boy is cooked. I am about to chug some water and then pass out. So I think tomorrow is going to be a couple fun things before I fly out in the afternoon. I'll catch up with you guys in the morning. We're here at day 2 of the event. It's a long line to get in. We're VIP, so we're about to head in right now.
You know what I'm saying? Waiting for the sweatshirts to drop, crew necks will drop in soon. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to tap in with your guy. Let's go. Come on, dog.
We got it, we got it. Dope to see in person.
Appreciate you. You already, bro. I got you.
What's on your chest right now?
This is the real setup right here. This is the real thing. I'll show you how it works. So mount the phone upside down, boom, level out my shot real quick, zoom my cameras, do all the stuff.
Little POV?
Yeah, hands free.
Nice. Tell me your thoughts on the new setup, because you got to use it a little early.
I did. We got it last month. It's a good camera. Like, I'm not gonna pretend like it's anything crazy. It's not a big upgrade from the A1. There's just like a few little things. So like, they improved the A1. I think that's the most important thing. As a standalone camera for me, I don't really need all the photo capabilities. The video was really good, but on the photo side, I don't need all that, and so I'm still gonna keep using the FX3 like I normally would, right? But
FX3 gang.
Oh, for sure, dude. If you're doing both a photo and video, then it's a great camera if it's in your budget.
Yeah. What about that lens though?
Yeah, the lens is insane. It's actually like, it's my favorite part about this launch, and so I'll definitely be getting the lens because everything. So we did a video in Wyoming. Everything we shot was on that lens, and so we could do wide, we could do tights, mediums, like all in one, which is great. So, and f2 is, I think, the perfect aperture. You can't beat it. So, I don't know. If you're gonna get anything from this, get the lens.
Yeah, I think that it is a good setup. It all depends on what it is that you're trying to create. So for me personally, it's not necessarily like the best fit for my workflow as a YouTuber, where I'm trying to do a lot of just like talking head stuff and quick B-roll. It's not quite wide enough as far as the lens goes. And as far as the camera goes, there's a lot of other great options that Sony makes that are just a little bit more affordable.
Yeah.
And so it all just depends on what it is that you're trying to do. Now, if it was back in my freelance days, I would definitely be eyeing that lens. I might be eyeing the camera. But yeah, it's hard when Sony offers so many great other options. It's a cool camera, but for me, it's not quite the right fit, but definitely for some pro shooters, it could be a good fit. And the other thing is I really like smaller camera setups. So this is the new stuff, and this is what I normally use. So it is what it is. I just like smaller cameras.
Creative space is done. Super cool. It was crazy in there today though, because it's open to the public, so there's just so many people coming in and out, but it's cool getting to see a lot lot of people. I feel like there's a bunch of people that said what's up to all of us, so that's cool. And so now we're
his hands, but he's actually touching my thigh.
Anyways,
My thought's available.
New York is called broken.
all right, so yeah, creative space is done. It was great. We all fly out this afternoon, so quick pit stop before we head to the airport. So
Yep.
let's get it.
B&H.
Give that video.
Pulling up to B&H. I mean, I feel like we're here in New York City. We're here at a Sony event. New cameras dropped, so it's only right we stop in B&H with everyone. It's nothing I need, but there's definitely gonna be things I want, so let's see what we get into.
All these camera nerds in here. Couldn't be us.
So they have this like conveyor belt that goes like all around the entire store. That's where like orders come in and like get delivered to wherever. It's just a crazy store. Like, what is this? We got all of these camera setups. If you guys have been watching my videos, I love this thing.
Sign me up.
Dude, it's really good.
All of these look so cool.
I mean, they literally have everything in here, from monitors to keyboards to every camera under the sun, Bluetooth speakers. Look at just their mobile pickup order area. It's huge. Like, what is this even behind me?
I've been thinking about hanging one of these in my studio for a hair light.
That'd be cool. Dude, get one of the little mini ones. Going to the second floor. To the second floor B&H. Ooh, yeah, buddy.
Proper Leica film.
All right, so we made it upstairs where all the cameras are. There's film over there, and this is all digital. There's literally every single camera brand you could imagine. Fuji over here, got Leica over here, Sigma, Nikon, Sony, Canon. This place is dangerous. Dangerous. It's cool. I low-key kind of do miss my Leica. I like the Fuji, the X100-6 more for what I use my camera for. That type of a camera, nothing's gonna replace my FX3 unless it's a new FX3, I don't think. But with that style of a camera, I do miss that Leica, but the X100-6 really has taken its place. But after using short sashes, Leica Q3, the 43, those cameras are just so sick. They're so sick. And aesthetically, they're just top notch.
Shout out to the Condor Blue boys. Justine, Gerald?
Excuse me, can you help me find a tripod?
Yeah, what kind do you want?
Look at all these. All right, time to the Sony booth. I'm gonna see how much I can get to trade in the A1 Mark II, the 28-70. It's a joke, Sony. It's a joke. If anyone from Sony is watching this, it's a joke.
What's the most popular Sony cameras you guys sell here?
Probably 6700.
Nice.
6700. A7C2. Yeah, it's quite a lot of attention.
Yeah, that one is good.
I own both of those, so I understand.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go.
That's dope.
And then the rest is just people asking if we're getting A7S4 or an A7 V.
All right, so if you guys are a true OG of the channel, you know I started out shooting Canon with this YouTube channel, but I started having some issues with my workflow with the Canon cameras, and I saw Sony was doing a lot of cool things, especially with their creators, with things such as camera camp, etc. So that's one of the key reasons why I decided to switch to Sony, because they were so good to their community. And fast forward to now, you know, we've done 5 events with Sony, flying to New York City to do these events with Sony, and all over the country. So they make awesome products, and genuinely care about their creators and stuff and their community, and they really listen to our feedback. So I'm excited to see all the stuff that's coming out now and in the future. But Canon, they make some dope stuff, but for me, Sony just makes sense. So very cool to see kind of the journey, you know, over the last few years. And if you're watching me, chances are you helped make this happen, so appreciate you.
Check out.
Look at this front backpack action.
My back is killing me, so it's called the front pack.
All right, so we made it out of B&H with only one person making one purchase. What'd you get? I think we have enough cameras right now.
A recommendation from you, Beats Pill, because I needed a speaker. I don't need a speaker, I just wanted a speaker.
You needed it.
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, you got the Beats Pill.
I unboxed it already, see? I did. It was a really good unboxing. I just kind of tore it open like an animal.
All right, so now we're headed off to the Pine Cone. All right, so we made it here. Turns out the name of the Pine Cone is actually the Vessel, which I think I actually knew. I just forgot, but it's pretty cool to see this in person. I mean, that's the cool thing about New York or Chicago or any huge city. Like, they have just insane, like, architecture and art and just whatever. So, but like, just having a building like this is just cool. So many cool pieces of content has been shot here, and seeing it in person is just absolutely massive. So, very cool. Very, very cool. All right, this brings us to the end of the vlog. We're about to all part ways, go back to our different areas around the country. Utah, Atlanta, Chicago. Shout out to Sony for having us here. Great event, great time hanging out with everyone in New York City. Make sure you drop the video a thumbs up. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Wouldn't be able to do this without you guys.
Guys, this guy is so close to 100K.
That's
true.
true.
100K.
That's true.
You're like 400 away.
That's true.
400,000 away from 100K.
True. Make sure you sub. All right, appreciate you guys. Peace.